Good evening, everybody. My name is Bobcat, and I am a traveling one-man band across the lower 48. I live in my van, and in the month of October of 2025, I play bass with Sasquatch and the Sickabilities. And this like a tour has been going great. Me, Dave, and Steve have been putting on a great show every night. We've been really hammering down, playing to maybe not sold out crowds, but opening up for Scott Byram. Definitely, for me at least, post COVID, that is my best stretch of playing music in front of human beings by a long shot. So, yeah, this Lega tour has been exceptional. Just turn on my climate control. So tonight there's no show, but I'm just going to party at the other side in Kearney, Nebraska. I got a few friends playing at Pond Stocktober. Want to see if I can get onto that or the main Pond Stock for next year. And really just meet some like-minded human beings. I'm having a great time touring the country. I mean, it's something I've never really done. All right, somebody just joined. Where are you chiming in from? Write in the comments where you're chiming in from. And this like a tour, I gotta say, fairly decent. Fairly decent. All right, you just signed off. When one leaves, two more come in. That's how it works with me. So I just dropped a new single this week. It's my acoustic instrumental cover of the Beatles song Girl. And I'm going to be dropping songs like this once every 2 weeks. It'll be an original composition with most likely electric guitar, although my October single, which is going to drop in 2 weeks, is called Impoverished Identity, and that's going to be with acoustic guitar. And I'm doing this to change up the pace a little bit. I want to... Lots of breweries I reach out to say, oh, you're not our vibe, you're not our cup of tea. I'm like, all right, well, all right, somebody just like this. Nobody on yet. Don't worry, we will come. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy with my single that I just dropped. Presley 007. I'm headed to Kearney, Nebraska. I'm going to hang out at the other side tonight. Not playing a show, although I want to be on it, but I wasn't booked on it. You never know. They'll probably have me on. People love me. They see me, they want me to play. That's one thing I'm learning. Not as bad of a musician as you might initially think I am. But all kidding aside, I got a bunch more to drop. I got a bunch more songs to drop. I'm going to be doing a collaboration with my friend Uncle Mounty. All right, and this is going to be on the 23rd. We're going to the studio. I'm playing at Frankie's in Toledo, Ohio that day with Sasquatch. And I'm like, you know what? Let's make some noise. Let's have some fun. Because I haven't done this yet. But what I want to do, I just want to get live. Live in the studio collaborations. Nothing too rehearsed. I kind of want the music to have a raw edge. And I believe I'm going to have a collaboration with Uncle Mounty. Hopefully before the end of the year, a collaboration with Sasquatch, who's just driving right in front of me. I want another Arkham's collaboration. It's my band. We're actually going to be... I'm not going to play anything, but definitely going to be within the Oklahoma City vicinity in early December, assuming Sasquatch doesn't have dates with supersonics. That would be freaking awesome. Yeah, I can't believe I got this gig. It's gonna be awesome. We got the best front man, Dave Sasquatch. Nobody fronts a band like him, and nobody manages a band like Snack that I know yet. So I'm very excited for this. One thing I want to do is, just always play my one-man band thing. Keep that going. That's kind of my bread and butter at this point. Although may not, I'll see how things go. Never know. And in the entire month of December, I have 0 guarantees in Texas. So after Howdy Fest, I may have to head back soon, depending on the dates Sasquatch has with Super Summons. All right, somebody just joined the chat. Where are you chiming in from? And other things that I'm doing this month. So primarily I'm playing bass with Sasquatch. I might be opening the show in Clifton, New Jersey at Ghost Hawk Brewing, possibly. And other than that, just growing my little community here. Playing some music and meeting like-minded folks, people into similar styles, similar stuff. I'll tell you, the tour that I just finished with Scott Byram, that was great. He's a great dude and such an intriguing one-man band. I learned a lot from him. I really did. I mean, if you look at the vans, he has a Sprinter van, which I would never possess a Sprinter van. Maybe a Ford Econoline, but even that, it's too much for one guy. I would possess a Chevy Express. I would possess, minivans, really, for me. I'm a one-man band. I'm not a multi-member project. Nor do I ever want that again, other than the Arkhams is my only project that I really care to have multiple members of. I like to do collaborations. I like to play music alongside another human being, and that be the project that I do. That way we're not joined at the hip, you know what I mean? That way I don't have to explain why I just want to play shows. I just want to live on the road playing shows. I'm passing exit 145 in Nebraska. Hot damn, this is a whole bunch of nothingness in Nebraska, but I only have a little more than an hour and a half before I get to Kearney, Nebraska. Kearney's in the center of the state, so, it's still more east, but it's the center of Nebraska. It's not western Nebraska. You don't get the western feel there. Sun's going down behind me. I-80 is straight east to west. That's why you see that sun beaming in my back window. 80s, I believe it's the straightest route in all of North America. And there's nothing for miles and miles and miles and miles and miles. So when you see a petroleum station, you gas up, refill your beverage. I like to do, at least a lot of the Flying J pilots loves. They have, what do you call it? Ed Q&A, okay. Well, they have these 4 egg cups. But that's usually enough protein to really fill you up and not make you hungry for anything else. Still 1 car behind Sasquatch. And this is my drive. 127 miles to go. I did cross over a time zone. So, it was to be 5:23, but now it's 6:23. If I was to still be in Colorado, it would be 5:23, but we just crossed into the central time zone, so it's 6:24. That's the thing about traveling, you got to know where your time zones are. A lot of times, your time zone is an hour before or an hour later, and that will affect things on the road. Like tonight, what I plan to do is I plan to hang out at the Show and Carney, drive at least past Omaha tonight. And believe me, I did this on the way in. As some of you guys know, I've been driving. So my way in, I left here. Well, not here. I left Philly on Monday. 25th was Mansfield. 26th was my day off on Long Island. 27th was Asbury Park. The one good thing about the Asbury Park gig was the short drive time. Everything else at the gig was not good, but you live and learn. You don't make by shying away. Oh, it's something else. Something else. You don't get ahead by quitting. You get ahead by doing things, failing, and learning from your mistakes. Not learning from my mistakes, but all is good. So, yeah, Sunday the 28th was in Philly. Monday the 29th, I left. Well, I already started driving Sunday the 28th night. And that Monday I got myself to I-80 on the Indiana-Ohio border. That's a lot of driving. All Pennsylvania and Ohio. And the first truck stop in Indiana. And then the second day driving, I got to here. Not here, I got a little bit east of here, but not by much. I think that was like the North Platte area, which I'm about to cross over into. Then on day 3, I got to the Utah-Idaho border. It was a pain to drive it, but I did it. And then day 4, I got to Eugene, Oregon, and right as I get there, 3 minutes before I get there, I get a ticket that I still got to answer. Got to figure things out in the next day or so. It's Friday, so now it's got to be Monday, but not delinquent on it yet. I just had to think it through. I'll tell you, when cops see an out-of-state plate, they see a payday. That's how it works. And not much of a scenic drive, but it's a drive nonetheless. Get to listen to some podcasts, get to listen to some books on tape, listen to some music, get to call some people, and even live stream things. So, anyway, guys, thanks for chiming in. I'm going to go live later on tonight outside the venue because I'm probably not going to have enough to pay to get in. All right, guys, signing off. I'll see you soon.